Now that all that is out the way, all right, we got to get into our first news story, and it is a bit of sad news. I hate to do this. I saw this and I was like, we've got to talk about it. Where is the picture number one? There you go, right there. Unfortunately, Cheslie Kryst, she was the 2019 Miss USA. She passed away this past weekend at the age of 30 from an apparent suicide. They say she jumped from her New York City high-rise apartment. She was also an attorney as well as a TV correspondent. There has not been a reason given yet. They don't know if there was a note or anything as to say why she jumped. Now, some people automatically are trying to jump to it looks like foul play. It looks suspicious. But here's the problem with that statement. There have been recently many different suicides. These precedented times now have really taken a toll on many individuals. Mental health has become a very big conversation because of what everyone is going through, the sheer amount of death and despair and just damaging energy that's been around. I don't follow the Miss USA pageant like I used to. I just used to watch it because it was something to watch on TV back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But again, 30 years old, a life gone. Your thoughts?
I mean, I'll be honest. It just ties me into, I guess, I didn't bring it up, but during what you've been doing, like, y'all know me as just like a very positive life force and all that kind of stuff. And I there's something, if you've ever read, Jay, you've read The Artist's Way before, right?
I think I may have. I don't know. I might need to read it again.
Either way, the book is meant for artists, whether you be writers, actors, painters, whatever the fuck kind of art you do, musicians. It's meant to kind of get you out of stuff. And one of the things they have you do early on is something called morning pages. The point of morning pages is that you're supposed to just write for 10 minutes. Your mind has this tendency to say awful editor, like troublemaker ass shit to you. And if you don't find a way to get it out, that voice is just in your head, just saying awful shit, right? So today, before I did some writing, I was like, all right, let me just do off the cuff. And I wrote something just fucking awful. Like I was not kind to myself. And I think what can get really dangerous for so many people is so many folks don't get a chance to get that out. They don't address those voices that are in their heads saying awful things. And it doesn't always necessarily have to be a physical voice you're hearing. I'm not saying that, but like that doubt, that anguish, that negativity is just festering and getting at you. And it could be anything from you're fat, you're ugly, you're dumb, you're unsuccessful, you're a coward, like all those things. And so I can only imagine someone that was as talented as she was, that had been so successful as she was, how there can be this imposter syndrome of like, bitch, you ain't pretty no more. You're not smart no more. You're not, this is all. And so I cannot imagine what she was going through. And it makes me so incredibly fucking sad. So rest in peace. I wish nothing but positive vibes and healing energy for her family. And I hope that she is indeed doing well in a better place right now.
I mean, I don't know how much more I can say any different from that, except for the fact I haven't done the writing. I haven't done the first writing thing out the gate. I have to grab the book eventually. Financially, I don't know what I'm going to do for the next. Trying not to worry about it. I forgot to tell you what you've been doing. My son's mom, who keeps forgetting that I'm 3 hours behind her, right? So she'll send me messages for her, which are 8, 9, 10 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I probably just fell asleep, but she was like, yo, are you going to help out with these college application things? And I was like, yo, what do you mean? I would help out if you'd have told me. I don't know. Right. You're directly there. I don't know what's going on if you don't talk to me.
Right.
Then she's like, yo, you don't help about his, prom and all. I'm like, again, I can't.
You have to tell me what's going on. Yeah.
Right. You have to tell me what's going on. I cannot help with that. And so, because what that does is that makes me feel bad, as if, I'm not doing what I want to, what I should be doing as a father. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What I should be doing as a parent. Because again, I'm already in this midst where some child support shit took $2,000 from me. It was needed to go. It had to go, whatever, fine. But did it put me in a serious bind in a hole? Absolutely. But now I have to figure out not only how to help out with that, keep myself, my roof above my head. I got to make sure I can get ready to get to his graduation in May. I actually have to try to help to get his sister, my daughter, out along with her mom, because they want to see, you know what I'm saying? My daughter that's her brother, and her mom has been in Jalen's life for damn near, you know what I'm saying, as long as we've been together, minus about 4 or 5 years. And so that is a mental health stressor, because it's like, yo, what am I doing wrong? I have to make things happen. You know what I'm saying? I have to make things come about. And again, I've had these moments where I do not feel good about myself. But again, like I've been stating on the show, I just finished my Asking It Is Given. Shouts out to my homegirl, Danny Fernandez, for putting me up on that. I got to call her, but she be so goddamn busy. But
she's hella busy, dude.
You know, but she's the one who put me up on that. And I've been trying to, because my depression can get me at a moment's notice. It's been times we've seen on the show where I've not been good to myself, if you will. Those imposter syndrome thoughts will find their way to creep back in. And again, no matter how busy a person may seem, how quote unquote successful a person may seem, we don't know for lack of better words, demons in which they're dealing with. And like I've been telling a lot of people, yes, there are storms we're always dealing with. There are moments in which we're facing. And a lot of times these moments for us seem like they are so overwhelming where we can't get through them. But that is when sometimes you have to reach out to people. But also I understand that reaching out to people is not going to be the easiest thing. Right. Sometimes you have to take initiative to just make a phone call, send a text if you haven't heard from someone in a while. And you know, a lot of times I understand that people think when you're reaching out, it's for something. You want something. Yeah, what you want is to make sure they're okay. So that's all I wanted to say about that, man. Again, my thoughts and prayers and condolences to her family and friends for Cheslie Kryst. All right. Blerds in the Hood every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. All full episodes exclusively available on Twitch for the month of February. www.twitch.tv/BLERDS, the letter NTHEHOOD. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe.